you, they will then trust you, and once the trust is set, this is when you can talk about buying or selling in your case as an entrepreneur. So you're not going to jump straight away into selling unless you have set up a funnel where you get warm leads who are already interested into what you are selling. That's a different subject. So you have the organic way and you have the paying marketing way. So depending as well on which way you're starting, we definitely recommend you starting organically to test out first if what you have and what you are selling has a proof of concept, if it's compatible and if it's resonating with your audience, with the market. So the organic way is the best way to start with, and once you have confirmation, proof of concept that has been confirmed by paying clients purchasing your services or your products, then you can, and only then should you move on to paying marketing. So establishing, getting out there, creating that trusting relationship with your audience, with your market, and only then start to talk about your products and your services. When a customer says no, they're not interested, should we just give up and leave it and move on to the next potential customer? Yes and no. Obviously, they have their reason for not purchasing your services or your products from you, and do ask the reason behind. It might not be the right time, it might not be financially possible for them at the moment. So you need to understand what their blocks are, or it simply might not resonate with them. They might simply not believe that the product or the service that you have to offer resonates with them, is for them. But number one, knowing why is a great help. Number two is, it's not because they say no now that they will not say yes later. This means their circumstances might change. It means that their financial circumstances, their environment might change. They might get to know you. They might get to understand better what your services are all about. So really, you want to keep them in your connection, into your circle of potential clients. This was the case with one of my clients. This lady was an artist. She approached me over 6 months ago, and she at the time she wasn't ready to sign up. She had her initial consultation. We went through the possible avenues for her newly set up business, and at the time she was not ready to sign up for any further services with CCGM Consulting, and this is absolutely fine. I understood that it wasn't the right time for her, that she had other priorities in her life then, but things changed later in her life, in her environment, and she got in touch back this week. Actually, she was interested in signing up onto our mini course, the Moving Forward course for new businesses. So it's not because she said no back then that she would say no forever. Her circumstances changed, and therefore she stayed into my connections and was following my work, what was happening, and came back herself got back in touch and requested to follow up where we left everything. So this is to answer the question number 2 that I had, which is, does no mean never? So no means no for now. So this is question number 2. Any live questions? Anything that you would like to ask? Let me see how we are doing with time. We might have time for one last question. That was a really good question. So I received an email, and this person was asking me, they tried to set up their online business, I think it was 2 years ago, and they failed. It didn't work at all. And from what I understood, the main reason behind it is their product was not fine-tuned to a specific audience. So their product was too general and their market was too wide, and therefore when they created their marketing message, it was drowned into in the sea of marketing, so not specific enough. So they had spent quite a bit of time, quite a bit of money into this online business with their product. I think they ran it for over 6 months, and in the end they gave up. So it was a failure. And the question that I got by email was, should they try again? Should they try again with another online business? And the answer is pretty clear. Of course you should. It's not because you failed once that you failed twice or more. You will fail. The entrepreneurial journey is such. You fail, you learn from your mistakes, and you keep on moving forward. As long as you learn from your mistakes, this is the most important part. So you need to understand why your first business or a business has failed in order to change things and progress with your next business. So absolutely, entrepreneurship is hard, but it gives you a lot of flexibility. You are creating your legacy. So although it requires a lot of work, patience, resilience, perseverance, it's really all worth it. Here for you. Remember that we have our courses. We offer one-to-one pay-as-you-go consultation. So if you feel stuck in your progress, get in touch with us. We give out a lot of free content as well, where we share our personal business experiences. Hello! Where we share our personal business experiences and a lot of other free content on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, and we are here for you. We are here for your success. Please do get in touch. You can contact us by email or on our social media. So we're done for this live AMA session. Hello, Laurie. We're done for this live AMA session. We will see you again next month, the last Friday of every month at 6 o'clock sharp, and for 15 minutes of your questions. Until then, you're very welcome to send me questions by email, info@ccjmconsulting.com, and we will compile those questions and give you answers at the end of the month at our live AMA sessions. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Thank you for popping in on our live